Section 4, SRP Working Together, Water in Arizona, Connecting CAP and SRP Together. In the last section, we explored how the Central Arizona Project, CAP, transformed Arizona by bringing Colorado River water into central and southern Arizona. CAP helped Arizona reduce dependence on groundwater while supporting massive urban growth throughout Phoenix and Tucson. But CAP is only part of Arizona's water story. Long before CAP existed, another system was already helping Arizona survive and grow, the Salt River Project, commonly known as SRP. Today, SRP and CAP work together to support Arizona's water future. One system alone would not be enough to support the millions of people living in central Arizona today. For real estate professionals, understanding how these two systems connect is important because together they directly impact development, water reliability, flood control, property values, agricultural growth, long-term sustainability. How SRP began. SRP was established in 1903 and became one of Arizona's earliest large-scale water management systems. At the time, Arizona farmers desperately needed reliable irrigation water to survive in the desert. SRP developed reservoirs, dams, and canals along the Salt and Verde rivers to capture and distribute water throughout the Salt River Valley. Over time, SRP expanded far beyond farming. Today, SRP provides water delivery irrigation systems, flood control, hydroelectric power, electricity services. SRP serves many areas throughout the Phoenix metropolitan region, including Phoenix Mesa, Tempe Chandler, Gilbert Scottsdale. That means many properties across the valley are directly connected to SRP infrastructure in some way. SRP's role in water delivery. SRP manages a large network of reservoirs and canals connected to the Salt and Verde rivers. Major reservoirs include Roosevelt Lake, Apache Lake, Canyon Lake. These reservoirs store water that can later be distributed throughout central Arizona. SRP's canal systems help deliver water to agricultural land, cities, parks, landscaping systems, recreational areas. For many Arizona communities, SRP water infrastructure helped transform the desert into thriving neighborhoods and business centers. Without reliable water delivery systems, much of the valley's residential growth would never have happened. How SRP and CAP work together. This is where the story really connects to the last section. SRP primarily relies on the Salt and Verde rivers, while CAP brings Colorado River water into Arizona. Together, they help diversify Arizona's water portfolio. Instead of depending entirely on one water source, Arizona combines river systems, reservoir storage. CAP imports groundwater recharge projects. This layered approach improves long-term water security. SRP and CAP regularly coordinate on water storage, water distribution, conservation planning, drought response, infrastructure management. When drought conditions impact one source, Arizona can rely more heavily on others to help stabilize supply. This directly ties back to the previous sections discussing assured water supply, AWS, groundwater management, active management areas, AMAs, long-term sustainability planning, flood control, and property protection. One of SRP's most overlooked roles is flood control. SRP manages dams and infrastructure designed to control water flow during major storms and runoff events. Flood control systems help protect homes, roads, businesses, neighborhoods, infrastructure. This protection can directly affect real estate values because buyers often prefer areas with strong flood management systems already in place. Communities protected by reliable infrastructure are often viewed as safer and more stable long-term. Hydroelectric power and sustainability. SRP also generates hydroelectric power using dams along the Salt and Verde rivers. Facilities like Roosevelt Dam help produce renewable energy while supporting Arizona's electrical grid. This renewable energy helps support residential communities, commercial properties, industrial growth. As sustainability becomes increasingly important to buyers and developers, renewable infrastructure like SRP's hydroelectric systems continues to play a major role in Arizona's future. SRP innovation, snowtography, and flowtography. Arizona water management has become extremely advanced, and SRP now uses innovative technology to help predict future water supplies. SRP develops systems called snowtography AR and flowtography AR to monitor snowpack, water flow, and watershed conditions in northern Arizona. Snowtography cameras track snow depth, snowfall duration, melt timing, environmental changes. Why does this matter? Much of the water used in the valley begins as snow in Arizona's high country. By studying snowpack levels and runoff patterns, SRP can better predict how much water may eventually reach lakes, rivers, canals, and valley communities. Flowtography systems monitor streamflow and watershed conditions to help forecast water movement throughout Arizona's river systems. These technologies help Arizona better prepare for drought conditions, water shortages, flood risks, long-term planning needs, the real estate connection. A buyer relocating from another state once asked an Arizona agent, "How can people live in the desert with so little water?" The agent explained how SRP, CAPI, reservoirs, dams, recharge projects, and conservation systems all work together to support Arizona's long-term water needs. The buyer was shocked to learn how advanced Arizona's water management systems actually are. That conversation matters because today's buyers are paying close attention to water security. Real estate professionals who understand Arizona water systems can help clients feel more confident about purchasing property in the state. Why SRP matters to real estate professionals. SRP affects Arizona real estate in many ways. Reliable utilities support property values. Flood control protects communities. Water infrastructure supports development. Renewable energy supports sustainability. Reservoir systems support long-term planning. Real estate professionals are not expected to be engineers, but understanding the basics of SRP helps agents answer buyer concerns, recognize potential issues, and encourage proper due diligence when necessary. As Arizona continues growing, SRP and CAP will remain two of the most important systems supporting the state's future. Online discussion. Question 1. How do SRP and CAP work together to support Arizona's water supply? Answer. SRP and CAP combine multiple water sources, storage systems, and infrastructure projects to improve Arizona's long-term water reliability and sustainability. Question 2. Why is flood control important in Arizona real estate? Answer. Flood control systems help protect homes, infrastructure, and communities from water damage, which can improve safety and property values. Question 3. Why are technologies like snowtography important? Answer. Snowtography helps SRP predict future water supplies by monitoring snowpack and runoff conditions in northern Arizona watersheds.